Hi, it's Sunday, February 23rd. 36 degrees out. Here's the requisite view from the road. Both directions. I think it's a good day for a trail walk. Alright, here we are. Starting from the road in the wintertime. I came up yesterday, Saturday. I ran the plow, opened up the driveway. There's about a foot of snow on the driveway. There's my turnaround in the wintertime. It's not very turnaroundable this time of year. Continuing up this way, there's the truck and the mule shed. Got it opened up all around here. I don't know if I'll ever need to, but in case I do, I've tried to keep the trailer available so I'm not putting a bunch of snow in front of the trailer. You can see I've been pushing it all over there. So, continuing up the trail. So this was all plowed yesterday. Up to, you'll see the mule sitting there with the plow on it. Up to the plow. And from there on I use a snow thrower. There's just not enough space as you get deeper into the property to run that snow plow. But there's the mule with the plow. I think it's pretty handy. Coming into view is the sauna. So as soon as we get done with this video, I'm going to fire that thing up and it should be hot in about an hour. Here we have the cabin in all of its winter glory. Off in the distance there, you can see the picnic table with the skeleton. For the canopy in the summertime, it won't support the snow, so take it off in the wintertime. You can see the snow on the picnic table. That's how much snow we have. I don't know, probably shy of 2 feet. And side view of the solar panels. Wood pile, that's ready to be used right now. Another wood pile back there. That one's green, that was cut in August. Back there, we'll get to that later. There's the tool shed. And the tractor buried in snow. It runs, but it needs a fan belt and the frame rail is broken, so I'm not sure what to do about that. It's been sitting for a year now. Back towards sauna, mule, and cabin. Continuing down the trail. So there's maybe 2 cords of firewood I cut last August, so next summer, next winter for sure it'll be good to go. There you see the lawn tractor and lawnmower under its shelter. That's just a bunch of A-frame rafters with a tarp pulled over the top. It's doing its job. And we'll continue. So this is the part that I used the snow thrower on. I just finished that this afternoon. It took about an hour to do the driveway yesterday, and maybe another hour to do this today. Here we have a bunch of logs buried in snow. They're covered in tarps, so It should be good. I've learned that lesson. You can see the sawmill coming into view there. And I don't know if you can see it, but right here, that's a pile of 1-inch boards that is so buried in snow you can't hardly see it. Back there, that's a pile of birch. Back there, it's about 120 square feet of 1-inch birch I'll use for a floor somewhere. More wood piles. That was a little taller. It still sticks out. Coming around this way. There's the sawmill. Continuing back this way. There's my log arch. Probably not going to be using that anytime soon, but it moves logs nicely. Back towards the road. And back towards my birch coming in. Looking back to the road, again, come around this way. There's the logs covered in snow. See a trail going off this direction. That's the trail there. If you take it out, it'll take you to the northeast corner of the property. I've got it weed whacked and chainsawed till at least halfway. You can get the mule halfway. I probably got it weed whacked about 3/4 to 7/8 of the way. So I got to get on that so I can get out there. I've also got a trail marked along the eastern property line, but it's just ribbons in the woods. I got to get out there, start clearing that too. So things to do. We'll do one more segment here, starting with the sawmill. Coming into view there is my, what is that thing called? A sawbuck. So I put my slab wood in there. When it gets full, I just chop it up. 16-inch segments. You can see there's a bunch of slab wood cut up behind there. So that's pretty young slab wood. It was all cut last summer. So here's Lance's shooting gallery. There's the burn barrel buried in snow. Back in the distance you see a log splitter. Keep on going down that way and then go off that way. Got a trail going off there. And if we come around here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little pink ribbon right there. There's a trail that disappears off into the woods that way. That goes all the way out to the southeast corner. And come around here, there's a trail that goes off here, right through there, kind of. That wraps around back to the, basically the mule shed out front. This is my lumberyard, I call it. So over here we've got cants. First one is D-log, second one are square. And there's the birch again. And then this one right here, that's all square. So, coming around this loop, it's kind of my turnaround out here in the woods. Back to the sawmill. So that is a winter walk on February 23rd, 2024 on a beautiful, mostly sunny 36-degree day. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.